Welcome back to the Banda Business podcast, where we explore the strategies and insights that help businesses grow and thrive. I'm Rachel, your host, and today we're diving into a topic that is essential for any business aiming for long-term success: customer retention. As entrepreneurs and business leaders, we often focus heavily on acquiring new customers, but retaining those customers and building lasting relationships can have an even greater impact on your business. Not only is it more cost-effective to keep existing customers, but loyal customers are also more likely to recommend your business and become advocates for your brand. Today, we'll talk about the steps you can take to improve customer retention, how to create a positive customer experience, and why building loyalty should be at the core of your growth strategy. Let's get started. To start with, let's discuss the importance of personalization in customer retention. Customers today expect businesses to understand their needs and provide personalized experiences. When you tailor your products, services, and communication to the individual preferences of your customers, you create a deeper connection and increase the likelihood that they'll stick around. For example, if you run an online store, offering personalized product recommendations based on previous purchases or browsing behavior can make customers feel understood and valued. Similarly, if you're providing a service, following up with tailored suggestions for how they can get more value from what you offer will keep them engaged and invested. Consistency is another key factor in building trust and retaining customers. Whether it's the quality of your product, your customer service, or your messaging, delivering a consistent experience across all touchpoints strengthens customer loyalty. When customers know what to expect from your brand, they're more likely to return and recommend your business to others. It's also important to focus on creating a positive post-purchase experience. Many businesses put a lot of effort into acquiring a customer, but then drop the ball after the sale is made. This is a missed opportunity. Sending follow-up emails, providing helpful resources, or simply checking in with customers to see how they're enjoying the product can make them feel cared for and more likely to return. One strategy that has proven successful for many businesses is implementing a customer loyalty program. These programs reward your customers for their repeat business and encourage them to continue choosing your brand. Whether it's through points, discounts, or exclusive offers, loyalty programs incentivize customers to remain engaged with your brand and keep coming back. But beyond just offering rewards, a successful loyalty program creates a sense of belonging and community. Customers feel like they are part of something bigger, which deepens their emotional connection to your brand. Now, let's talk about feedback. One of the most effective ways to retain customers is by listening to them. Encourage feedback at every stage of the customer journey, whether it's through surveys, reviews, or direct communication. This not only helps you identify areas for improvement, but also shows your customers that you care about their opinions and are committed to meeting their needs. When you act on customer feedback and make changes based on their suggestions, you're not just improving your product or service. You're also reinforcing the idea that your brand values its customers and their experience. Lastly, let's not forget the importance of building a relationship with your customers. People are more likely to stay loyal to brands they feel a connection with. This means communicating regularly, engaging with them on social media, and being transparent about your values and mission. By creating an emotional connection, you move beyond a simple transaction and build a lasting relationship that keeps customers coming back. In conclusion, customer retention should be a top priority for any business looking to achieve sustainable growth. By focusing on personalization, consistency, and building strong relationships, you can create an environment where customers feel valued, engaged, and eager to return. It's not just about making the sale. It's about creating a lasting connection that benefits both your business and your customers. To build on the strategies we've discussed, it's also crucial to recognize the role of customer service in retention. Excellent customer service can be the deciding factor between a one-time buyer and a loyal customer. Whether your business is small or large, having a responsive, knowledgeable, and empathetic customer service team is essential. When customers know that any issues or questions they have will be handled quickly and effectively, they feel more confident in continuing to do business with you. Proactive customer service can make a big difference as well. Don't just wait for customers to come to you with problems. Reach out to them with solutions before they even realize there's an issue. For example, if there's been a delay in shipping or a product update, sending a timely notification helps build trust and shows your commitment to transparency. It also creates an opportunity to strengthen the relationship by demonstrating that you are constantly working to improve the customer experience. Another important aspect of customer retention is ensuring that your customers feel appreciated. Regularly thanking them for their business and showing gratitude can go a long way. This could be in the form of a personalized thank you note, a small discount on their next purchase, or even just a message acknowledging their loyalty. Recognizing repeat customers makes them feel special and reinforces their decision to stick with your brand. In addition to providing excellent service and appreciation, offering exclusive content or products can help keep customers engaged. This might involve offering early access to new products, invitations to special events, or content that is only available to loyal customers. By creating these unique opportunities, you are showing your customers that they are valued members of your community, encouraging them to stay connected and loyal to your brand. As you continue to grow your business, automation can be a helpful tool in maintaining customer retention without sacrificing the personalized touch. Automated follow-ups, personalized email campaigns, and even chatbot services can keep the lines of communication open with your customers, ensuring that they feel engaged and valued without requiring constant manual effort from your team. However, it's important to strike a balance between automation and personalization. While automation can save time, it's essential that it doesn't come at the expense of the personal connection that customers crave. Be sure to blend automated systems with real, human interactions to create a seamless yet personable experience. Upselling and cross-selling are additional techniques that can improve customer retention and increase the value of each customer. When done correctly, these strategies not only generate more revenue but also enhance the customer experience by offering them relevant and valuable products or services. The key is to ensure that your recommendations are thoughtful and based on their preferences and behavior, so customers feel that you understand their needs and are offering solutions that genuinely benefit them. Lastly, don't underestimate the power of community building. Whether it's through social media groups, forums, or in-person events, fostering a sense of community among your customers can increase their loyalty. When customers feel connected not just to your brand but also to other people who share their values or interests, they are more likely to stay engaged with your business for the long term. In closing, retaining customers is about more than just offering a good product or service. It's about building a relationship, delivering consistent value, and creating an experience that customers want to come back to. By combining strong customer service, personalization, thoughtful communication, and community-building efforts, you can foster loyalty that drives both customer retention and long-term growth for your business. When it comes to retaining customers, another critical element is providing exceptional customer service. Every interaction with a customer, whether it's a simple question, a complaint, or a request for support, is an opportunity to reinforce their loyalty to your brand. Timely, helpful, and empathetic responses can make all the difference in how customers perceive your business. A poor experience could drive them away, but a positive one can turn a one-time buyer into a long-term advocate. Proactive communication is also key to keeping customers engaged. Don't wait for them to come to you with a problem or question. Instead, anticipate their needs by sending regular updates, tips on how to get the most out of your product, or even just checking in to see how they're doing. This kind of proactive outreach shows that you value their relationship beyond just the initial sale. Another aspect that's often overlooked is the ease of doing business. The simpler and more convenient you make it for customers to interact with your brand, whether it's through user-friendly websites, easy payment options, or a hassle-free returns process, the more likely they are to stay loyal. If a customer has a great product experience, but a frustrating time navigating your website or dealing with customer support, their overall impression of your brand can suffer. Building trust is crucial in customer retention. Customers are more likely to stay loyal to brands they feel are transparent and honest. This means delivering on your promises, being upfront about any potential issues, and communicating openly about your business's practices. Whether it's how you source materials, your stance on sustainability, or how you handle customer data, being transparent builds credibility and trust, which are essential for long-term loyalty. Additionally, staying top of mind is essential. Even if a customer had a great experience with your product or service, they may forget about your brand if there's no ongoing engagement. This is where consistent, value-driven communication comes in through newsletters, social media interactions, or personalized offers. Regular communication that adds value, rather than just promoting more sales, helps keep your brand at the forefront of your customers' minds. Lastly, it's important to adapt to your customers' evolving needs. Customer preferences and market trends are always changing, and businesses that fail to evolve risk losing relevance. This means continuously seeking feedback, staying aware of industry trends, and being willing to pivot when necessary. Whether it's updating your product offerings, improving your service, or finding new ways to engage with your audience, adaptability is key to staying relevant and retaining customers over time. In summary, customer retention is about much more than just delivering a great product. It's about building trust, providing ongoing value, and maintaining open, proactive communication. When you make customers feel valued, respected, and supported at every touchpoint, you create a loyal customer base that will continue to support your business for years to come. Another important factor in customer retention is building emotional connections with your customers. While rational factors like product quality, price, and convenience play a significant role, emotional factors often create the strongest bonds between customers and brands. People tend to stay loyal to brands that resonate with them on a personal level, whether it's because of shared values, a sense of belonging, or simply positive feelings associated with their interactions. One way to foster these emotional connections is by telling your brand story. Share the journey behind your business, why you started, what drives your passion, and how you're making a difference. This humanizes your brand and makes customers feel like they're supporting a company with heart and purpose, not just a faceless entity. Additionally, weaving your customers' stories into your brand through testimonials, case studies, or highlighting customer experiences creates a sense of community and shared success. Creating a sense of community around your brand is another powerful strategy for retention. People love to feel like they're part of something bigger than themselves, and businesses that foster communities can strengthen customer loyalty by giving their customers a place to connect with one another. Whether it's through social media groups, forums, or in-person events, building spaces where customers can interact, share ideas, and celebrate successes together can deepen their relationship with your brand. Another important aspect of emotional connection is recognition and appreciation. Customers who feel valued and appreciated are far more likely to stay loyal. Simple gestures like personalized thank you messages, acknowledging long-term customers, or offering exclusive perks can go a long way. Showing appreciation makes customers feel like they matter, rather than just being another sale or number in a database. In addition to appreciation, it's essential to celebrate milestones with your customers. Whether it's their anniversary of being a customer, their birthday, or significant achievements they've reached through using your product or service, acknowledging these moments adds a personal touch that strengthens emotional ties. By making customers feel special and seen, you foster a deeper sense of loyalty and connection. One more thing to keep in mind is innovation and continuous improvement. Customers appreciate when a brand doesn't rest on its laurels, but instead continues to improve and innovate. Whether it's updating your product to better meet customer needs, introducing new features, or enhancing your services, staying ahead of the curve shows customers that you're invested in giving them the best experience possible. When customers see that a brand is constantly evolving and striving to improve, they're more likely to remain loyal because they believe in the brand's ability to continue delivering value. Finally, let's not forget about responding effectively to negative feedback. It's inevitable that not every customer will have a flawless experience, but how you respond to challenges can either win back their loyalty or drive them away. Addressing complaints quickly, taking responsibility for mistakes, and offering genuine solutions shows that you care about their satisfaction. In fact, many customers are more loyal after a problem is resolved well than they were before the issue occurred. Handling problems with empathy and a commitment to making things right can turn a negative situation into a powerful retention opportunity. To conclude, customer retention is a multifaceted process that goes beyond offering a good product or service. It involves creating meaningful emotional connections, delivering consistent and personalized experiences and continuously improving to meet the evolving needs of your customers. By focusing on these key areas, you'll build lasting relationships that encourage customers to keep coming back, not just because they want your product, but because they feel connected to and valued by your brand. Another important strategy in customer retention is creating value beyond the transaction. While delivering a great product or service is essential, customers appreciate when they receive added value from a brand. This can come in many forms, such as offering educational content, exclusive resources, or special experiences that enrich their relationship with your brand. For example, you could create content that helps your customers make the most of your product or service. This could be tutorials, webinars, how-to guides, or even a series of tips and tricks that enhance their experience. By positioning your brand as a resource and helping customers get more value out of their purchase, you strengthen their bond with your brand and increase the likelihood that they will stay engaged. Offering exclusive access is another powerful way to add value. People love feeling like they're part of an exclusive group, and giving loyal customers early access to new products, special events, or VIP services makes them feel valued. This sense of exclusivity can build a deeper connection with your brand and keep customers coming back for more. Another way to create added value is by hosting events, whether virtual or in person, that allow customers to engage with your brand in a more personal way. Events could include product demonstrations, Q&A sessions with your team, or even fun activities that align with your brand's identity. These experiences foster a sense of community and belonging, further solidifying the emotional bond between your brand and your customers. It's also essential to personalize the customer experience at every touchpoint. Customers appreciate when brands take the time to tailor their interactions, whether through personalized recommendations, offers, or communications. When customers feel that a brand understands their unique preferences and needs, they are more likely to continue their relationship with that brand. Let's not forget the power of automation tools that allow you to scale personalization. By using CRM systems, email marketing platforms, and AI-driven analytics, you can tailor your messages and offerings based on customer behavior and preferences, ensuring that each interaction feels personal and relevant. This kind of targeted communication makes customers feel like they're receiving individualized attention, which fosters loyalty. In today's fast-paced world, convenience plays a significant role in customer retention. Brands that make the customer journey as smooth and effortless as possible are more likely to retain customers over time. This includes offering simple and fast checkout processes, easy returns, seamless customer support, and intuitive user experiences. When customers feel that doing business with you is hassle-free, they're more inclined to choose you again. Building trust through transparency is another essential element in long-term customer retention. Customers want to feel confident that they're doing business with a brand they can trust. Whether it's being upfront about pricing, clearly communicating policies, or being transparent about how products are sourced or made, customers appreciate honesty. When customers trust your brand, they feel secure in their decision to stick with you, even in competitive markets. Nurturing long-term relationships should also involve recognizing that customers' needs evolve over time. As their relationship with your brand deepens, it's important to adapt your offerings and services to reflect those changes. Regularly checking in with your customers, offering new products or services tailored to their evolving needs, and ensuring that they feel supported as their preferences shift can help maintain their loyalty for the long term. Finally, advocacy programs are an excellent way to retain customers and turn them into brand ambassadors. Offering referral incentives or encouraging customers to share their experiences with others not only boosts your customer base, but also strengthens the bond between your brand and your existing customers. People tend to trust recommendations from friends or family, so turning your loyal customers into advocates can have a ripple effect that keeps your business growing. In conclusion, retaining customers is about more than just keeping them satisfied. It's about continually adding value, building trust, and fostering deep, personal connections that make them feel loyal to your brand. By focusing on personalization, convenience, transparency, and emotional engagement, you can create a lasting relationship with your customers that encourages them to stay with your brand for years to come. Another key component of customer retention is rewarding loyalty. While loyalty programs are effective, they can go beyond simple points or discounts. A well-structured loyalty program creates emotional engagement by making customers feel like they're being recognized for their continued support. Offering personalized rewards based on purchase history or customer preferences shows that you're paying attention to their individual needs, which in turn strengthens their connection to your brand. Surprise rewards are another tactic that can have a big impact on customer loyalty. Offering unexpected bonuses, whether it's a small free gift, exclusive content, or a surprise discount, can make customers feel appreciated and valued. When customers receive something extra without expecting it, they associate your brand with positive emotions, which enhances their loyalty. Providing excellent customer service is one of the most critical elements of customer retention. Today's customers expect quick, efficient, and personalized responses to their inquiries. Whether it's resolving issues, answering questions, or providing support, your customer service team should be equipped to handle these interactions with care and professionalism. A great customer service experience can turn a potentially negative situation into an opportunity to build loyalty. Incorporating human touchpoints in your customer interactions also helps to build a lasting connection. Whether through live chat, phone calls, or personalized emails, human interaction creates a sense of empathy and trust. While automation is efficient for certain tasks, customers still appreciate knowing that there's a real person who cares about their experience. Finding the right balance between automation and human connection can significantly boost retention. Another area to consider is simplifying processes for your customers. Whether it's easy reordering for products they frequently purchase, or clear and accessible account management options, streamlining their interactions with your brand can go a long way in making customers' lives easier. When you reduce friction in the customer journey, it becomes easier for them to continue doing business with you. Community building is another powerful tool for increasing customer retention. By fostering a sense of belonging and community around your brand, customers become more emotionally invested in what you stand for. Social media groups, forums, or brand-related events where customers can interact with each other as well as with your brand can create a deeper connection. It also provides customers with a platform to share their experiences and build relationships with fellow customers, further solidifying their loyalty to your brand. Lastly, staying relevant in your customers' lives is crucial. As the market evolves and customer preferences shift, it's essential to keep up with their changing needs. Regularly introducing new products or services, improving existing ones, or adapting your offerings to align with industry trends shows that you're committed to providing ongoing value. Keeping your brand fresh and responsive ensures that customers don't feel the need to look elsewhere. In conclusion, customer retention is about building long-term relationships that go beyond the initial transaction. By creating a personalized, rewarding, and convenient experience, while also fostering community and maintaining consistent communication, you can keep your customers engaged and loyal. It's not just about acquiring new customers. It's about cultivating a relationship with your existing customers that makes them feel valued, understood, and supported, ensuring they continue to choose your brand time and again. Another effective way to retain customers is by emphasizing your brand values. Today's consumers want to support businesses that align with their own principles and beliefs. When customers feel a shared sense of purpose with your brand, they become more than just buyers. They become advocates who are proud to support your mission. Whether it's sustainability, community support, or ethical business practices, being transparent and consistent in your values can create a deep emotional bond with your customers. For example, if sustainability is a core part of your brand identity, make sure it's reflected in every aspect of your operations, from product sourcing and packaging to shipping and partnerships. Highlight these efforts in your communications and encourage your customers to join in, whether it's through recycling initiatives, charitable donations, or community events. When your customers see that your values are not just a marketing tactic but a genuine commitment, they'll be more likely to stick with your brand. Incorporating storytelling into your customer communications is another powerful way to build loyalty. Sharing stories about your brand's journey, your team, and your customers can make your business more relatable and human. People connect with stories because they evoke emotions, and emotions are a key driver of loyalty. Whether it's highlighting how your business got started, showcasing behind-the-scenes moments, or featuring customer success stories, Authentic storytelling helps customers see the people and passion behind your brand. Additionally, empowering your customers to become co-creators of your brand experience can strengthen their loyalty. This might include inviting them to vote on new product features, contribute ideas for future campaigns, or even share their own content that showcases how they use your products. When customers feel like they have a voice and a say in your brand's direction, it deepens their investment and sense of ownership. Another approach is to create a tiered loyalty program that rewards your most dedicated customers in unique ways. This could include special perks like early access to new products, exclusive events, or personalized services. A tiered structure adds a gamified element to the loyalty experience, encouraging customers to engage more with your brand in order to unlock higher levels of rewards. This structure can make your most loyal customers feel like they're part of an exclusive club, further increasing their connection to your brand. Let's also talk about the power of personal interactions in maintaining customer loyalty. While digital marketing and automation are essential for scaling, adding a personal touch can make a huge difference in how customers perceive your brand. Personalized thank you notes, birthday messages, or even a quick call to check in on a major purchase can surprise and delight your customers. These small gestures show that you see them as individuals, not just numbers, and that you genuinely care about their experience. Finally, remember that customer loyalty isn't static. Even your most loyal customers need ongoing engagement to stay connected to your brand. Regularly assess your retention strategies to see what's working and what's not. Use data to track customer behavior and identify any signs of disengagement early on, so you can proactively reach out and re-engage them before they consider switching to a competitor. In essence, customer loyalty is an ongoing relationship that requires continuous nurturing. By focusing on personalized experiences, meaningful values, storytelling, and customer empowerment, you create a brand experience that not only attracts new customers, but keeps them coming back. Over time, these efforts compound, transforming loyal customers into brand advocates who actively promote your business to others. When you commit to building a genuine relationship with your customers, one based on shared values, trust, and mutual respect, you're not just driving repeat business. You're creating a community of engaged supporters who believe in your brand and are eager to see it succeed. That's the true power of customer loyalty. Another powerful tool in building and maintaining customer loyalty is community building. Customers who feel part of a community around a brand are much more likely to stay engaged and loyal over the long term. A sense of belonging gives people a reason to stick around, interact with others, and deepen their connection to your business. You can foster this sense of community by creating spaces where customers can interact with one another, share experiences, and celebrate your brand together. This could be through online forums, social media groups, or even in-person events like workshops or meetups. The key is to facilitate conversations that are not just about your products, but about shared values, interests, or experiences that unite your customer base. Take, for instance, user-generated content (UGC). Encouraging your customers to share their own photos, videos, or stories about their experiences with your brand can create a sense of community ownership. When customers see that their contributions are valued and celebrated, it strengthens their connection to your brand. Plus, UGC serves as powerful social proof for potential customers, showing them that others love your products and services. Creating exclusive content for your most loyal customers can also deepen the sense of community. This might include behind-the-scenes looks at your business, early previews of new products, or special tutorials that help them get the most out of your offerings. When you give your loyal customers something special, they feel like insiders, part of an exclusive group that gets privileged access. Another way to build community is through collaborative events or initiatives. Hosting webinars, live streams, or even challenges where customers can participate and contribute to something bigger fosters a spirit of collaboration. It could be a fitness challenge for health brands, a design competition for creative industries, or a social cause that aligns with your brand values. When customers feel like they're working together toward a shared goal, their bond with your brand strengthens. Engaging influencers or brand ambassadors can also play a significant role in community building. These individuals can help champion your brand and rally others around it. By working with influencers who truly believe in your products and share your brand's values, you can amplify your message and draw more people into your community. Influencers can spark conversation, create buzz, and encourage others to engage with your brand in more meaningful ways. Of course, maintaining ongoing communication is critical to keeping your community engaged. Regular updates, newsletters, and social media interactions help keep your customers informed and excited about what's next. Sharing behind-the-scenes content, product development updates, or customer success stories helps reinforce the idea that your brand is a living, breathing entity they are a part of. But as much as it's important to communicate, it's equally important to listen to your community. Make sure your customers feel heard. Conduct polls, ask for feedback, and act on it whenever possible. This not only helps you improve your offerings, but also reinforces the idea that your brand cares about its customers' input. Lastly, recognize and celebrate your community members. Whether it's through shout-outs on social media, featuring customer stories, or offering rewards for participation, acknowledging your customers' contributions is a powerful way to deepen their emotional connection to your brand. Recognized customers are loyal customers, and they're more likely to stick with your brand for the long haul. In summary, building a community around your brand creates a sense of belonging that goes far beyond simple transactions. When customers feel like they're part of something bigger, a group of like-minded individuals who share values, experiences, or goals, they become more invested in your brand. This emotional connection is what drives long-term loyalty and turns customers into advocates who are excited to promote your brand to others. As you think about how to strengthen customer loyalty, ask yourself, how can you foster a deeper sense of community among your customers? Are there opportunities for collaboration, shared experiences, or content creation that can bring people together? By building a community around your brand, you're not just creating repeat customers, you're cultivating a group of passionate supporters who will stand by your side as your business grows and evolves. Another significant aspect of maintaining long-term customer loyalty through community building is the idea of co-creation. Co-creation invites your customers to play an active role in shaping your brand, products, and services. By involving them in the decision-making process, whether through product design, content development, or service enhancements, you give them a sense of ownership over your brand's direction. For example, you can ask your customers to vote on new product features, suggest new ideas, or participate in focus groups where their feedback directly influences upcoming developments. When customers see their input translated into real action, it fosters a deeper bond with your brand. They feel like they're not just consumers, but partners in your business journey. A great way to implement this strategy is by running beta programs for loyal customers, giving them early access to new products or features before they're officially launched. This exclusive opportunity makes your loyal customers feel valued and gives you a chance to gather valuable feedback. By listening to and incorporating their insights, you ensure your products and services better meet customer expectations, which helps retain their loyalty. In addition to co-creation, it's important to focus on storytelling within your community. Sharing authentic, relatable stories about your brand's journey, your values, and the people behind your business helps humanize your brand. When customers can see the faces and stories behind the brand, they feel more emotionally connected. This is especially effective when you highlight the stories of your community members themselves, customers who have achieved success or transformation thanks to your products or services. Storytelling also allows you to reinforce the values and mission that your community stands for. Whether it's sustainability, innovation, or customer empowerment, ensuring that your storytelling aligns with these core values helps customers feel like they're part of something meaningful. This connection to a higher purpose can be a powerful driver of loyalty, as customers are more likely to stick with brands that resonate with their own beliefs and aspirations. Let's not forget about the role of technology in fostering a strong community. Digital platforms allow brands to create online spaces where customers can connect, share, and engage. From private Facebook groups to dedicated brand apps or forums, these platforms provide a space for customers to interact with one another, share advice, and discuss their experiences with your products. This sense of camaraderie strengthens the overall community and deepens customer loyalty. Through gamification, you can take community engagement a step further. Gamification involves adding elements of game-like rewards or achievements to non-gaming contexts, such as your customer interactions. For example, you can create challenges where customers earn points for participating in discussions, sharing your content, or referring friends. These points can then be exchanged for rewards like discounts, exclusive access, or even recognition within the community. Not only does this keep customers engaged, but it also adds an element of fun and competition, which enhances their connection to your brand. Lastly, recognition is crucial in fostering a thriving community. Celebrating your top customers, contributors, or brand ambassadors by highlighting their stories or offering them exclusive perks shows that you appreciate their dedication. Acknowledgement reinforces the idea that the community is not just about the brand, but about the individuals who contribute to its success. In conclusion, building and nurturing a community around your brand can transform your customer relationships from transactional to deeply emotional and loyal. When customers feel like they're part of something bigger, whether through co-creation, shared values, or simply by engaging with like-minded individuals, they are more likely to stay with your brand for the long term. Community-driven loyalty is more resilient, as it's rooted in emotional connection, shared purpose, and a sense of belonging. So, as you continue to build your brand, think about how you can deepen your community engagement. What steps can you take to bring your customers closer to your brand's mission? How can you involve them in your brand's journey? By focusing on these aspects, you'll create a thriving community that supports your business growth while strengthening customer loyalty in ways that go beyond traditional marketing strategies. As we continue this conversation on building community and fostering customer loyalty, let's dive into how you can keep your community engaged over the long term. One of the most effective ways to maintain interest is through exclusive content and offers. Customers love feeling like they're part of an inner circle, especially when they gain access to something that isn't available to the general public. Offering exclusive promotions, early access to new products, or behind-the-scenes insights into your business helps maintain excitement and deepens their connection with your brand. For example, you could run VIP programs for your most loyal customers, giving them early access to new product launches or offering special discounts that are only available to community members. This creates a sense of exclusivity that encourages customers to remain active participants in your community. It's also an excellent way to reward loyalty and show your appreciation for their continued support. Another strategy to maintain engagement is through regular, meaningful interaction. This means not just responding to questions or issues, but actively engaging with your customers by starting conversations, asking for their input, and showing genuine interest in their thoughts and experiences. Whether through social media, email newsletters, or online forums, creating touchpoints where customers can share their ideas and feedback keeps them invested in your brand. It's also essential to create opportunities for customers to interact with each other. A strong community thrives on the connections that members build among themselves. Hosting virtual events, live Q&A sessions, or even in-person meetups, if applicable, helps facilitate these connections. Encouraging your customers to share their stories, challenges, or successes with your brand fosters a sense of belonging and camaraderie, which can keep them engaged over the long haul. Let's also consider how educational content can serve as a powerful tool for community engagement. Offering your customers resources that help them get more value out of your products or services strengthens their connection to your brand. Whether it's tutorials, case studies, or expert advice, content that adds value to their lives ensures that they keep returning to your brand, not just for the product itself, but for the knowledge and support that comes with it. For example, if you run a fitness-related business, you could offer workout plans, nutrition advice, or instructional videos that align with your products. This kind of content positions your brand as an authority in your industry while giving your community members a reason to stay engaged and keep coming back for more. Additionally, fostering a two-way dialogue with your customers can deepen the relationship. It's not just about broadcasting messages, it's about listening and responding. Create spaces where your customers feel comfortable sharing their opinions and make sure they know their voices are being heard. This could involve running polls, hosting Ask Me Anything sessions, or even creating an online suggestion box where customers can share their ideas directly with your team. To keep the community dynamic and exciting, consider adding gamified elements to your engagement strategy. Introducing challenges, competitions, or reward systems can boost participation and create an element of fun. For example, you could create a point system where customers earn rewards for participating in discussions, sharing content, or completing certain tasks. These rewards could range from discounts to exclusive access or even recognition within the community, fostering both loyalty and engagement. As we wrap up this part of the discussion, it's important to emphasize that building and maintaining a thriving community takes time and consistent effort. The stronger the relationships you build with your customers, the more likely they are to remain loyal and actively engage with your brand. By focusing on exclusivity, interaction, and valuable content, you can create a community that not only supports your business, but also drives its growth. Now, as you think about these strategies, ask yourself, how can you add value to your community members' lives? What kinds of exclusive experiences or content can you offer to keep them engaged? And how can you make them feel like an integral part of your brand's journey? By focusing on these questions, you'll be well on your way to building a loyal, engaged community that strengthens your brand's success. Continuing from where we left off, let's explore how long-term community engagement also depends on creating a sense of ownership among your customers. When people feel like they have a stake in your brand's success, they become not just customers but advocates. One way to achieve this is by involving them in decision-making processes. For instance, you can ask your community for input on new product designs, features, or even marketing campaigns. Giving them a voice in your brand's development makes them feel valued and invested in its growth. This type of collaboration can be as simple as running polls or surveys, where your customers vote on new ideas or provide feedback on potential changes. You could even create a more formalized ambassador program, where your most loyal customers get involved in promoting your brand in exchange for exclusive perks. These ambassadors become a crucial part of your marketing strategy, spreading the word about your brand organically, which is often more impactful than traditional advertising. Another effective way to maintain long-term engagement is by continuously providing value through education and resources. Customers want to feel like they're growing alongside your brand, whether that means gaining new skills, learning new strategies, or becoming more knowledgeable about the products they use. Regularly updating your community with educational content, like webinars, guides, or how-to videos, not only keeps them engaged but also positions your brand as a thought leader in your industry. A key element here is the consistency with which you deliver these updates. Keeping a regular schedule of content, whether it's weekly newsletters, monthly webinars, or daily social media tips, gives your community something to look forward to. They know they can rely on your brand to consistently provide value, which strengthens their connection and loyalty over time. In addition to educational content, storytelling is another powerful tool to engage your community. Sharing stories about your brand's journey, customer successes, or behind-the-scenes looks at how your products are made can humanize your business and build deeper emotional connections. People relate to stories, and by sharing authentic narratives, you make your brand more relatable and trustworthy. For instance, if a customer has achieved impressive results using your product, you could feature their story in a blog post or social media campaign. This not only highlights the value of your product, but also creates a sense of community among your customers, showing that they're part of a larger movement or success story. Moreover, let's not underestimate the importance of celebrating milestones with your community. Whether it's your business anniversary, the launch of a new product, or hitting a sales target, involving your customers in these moments reinforces their connection to your brand. You could host virtual celebrations, offer limited-time promotions, or create special edition products to mark the occasion. These celebrations provide an opportunity for customers to feel proud of being part of your brand's journey. Additionally, fostering peer-to-peer interaction within your community is key. When customers can share their experiences, tips, and advice with one another, it creates a self-sustaining ecosystem of engagement. Encouraging discussions, creating forums, or using platforms like Facebook groups or Discord channels can enable your customers to connect on a deeper level. This not only strengthens the sense of community, but also reduces the pressure on your team to constantly create new content, as the community members contribute to keeping the conversation going. Finally, let's touch on the importance of showing appreciation. Regularly acknowledging and rewarding your customers for their loyalty is crucial. Whether it's through loyalty points, Shoutouts on social media, or surprise gifts, these gestures go a long way in making customers feel valued. Even a simple personalized thank you message can leave a lasting impression and foster stronger relationships. In conclusion, building a thriving, engaged community is not just about selling products or services. It's about creating meaningful connections that keep customers coming back for more. By involving your community in decision-making, consistently delivering value, sharing authentic stories, and celebrating milestones, you can turn your customers into advocates who are deeply invested in your brand's success. As you move forward, ask yourself, how can you further involve your customers in your brand's growth? What stories can you share to build deeper connections? And how can you continue to provide consistent value that resonates with your audience? By focusing on these areas, you'll be able to nurture a loyal, engaged community that supports your business for the long term. Now that we've covered how to engage your community over the long term, let's dive into how building relationships with your audience can extend beyond simply retaining customers. It can also drive brand advocacy. When customers are emotionally connected to your brand, they're more likely to recommend it to others, becoming organic brand ambassadors. This type of advocacy is incredibly powerful because it's rooted in genuine experiences and trust, which holds more weight than traditional advertising. To encourage brand advocacy, start by identifying your most loyal customers. These are the people who have supported your brand consistently, who engage with your content, and who are satisfied with your product or service. Once identified, nurture those relationships by offering exclusive perks, whether it's early access to new products, personalized discounts, or even invitations to VIP events. By making your loyal customers feel special, you're reinforcing their connection to your brand and encouraging them to share it with others. Another effective strategy is to encourage user-generated content, UGC. By inviting your community to create and share content, whether it's reviews, photos, or social media posts featuring your product, you're not only increasing engagement, but also leveraging authentic endorsements that build trust with potential customers. You could run contests, challenges, or campaigns that encourage customers to share their experiences and then showcase that content across your platforms to inspire others. Referral programs are another great tool for turning customers into advocates. By offering incentives for referrals like discounts or rewards, you give your loyal customers a reason to actively promote your brand to their friends and family. Not only does this bring in new customers, but it also strengthens the bond between you and your existing community. Additionally, don't overlook the power of social proof. Positive reviews, testimonials, and case studies from satisfied customers can significantly impact how potential buyers perceive your brand. Make sure you're collecting and displaying these testimonials across your website, social media channels, and marketing materials. When prospective customers see that others have had a positive experience with your brand, it builds credibility and increases the likelihood that they'll choose you. Engaging influencers who align with your brand values can also help drive advocacy. By collaborating with influencers who have a following that matches your target audience, you can tap into their credibility and expand your reach. When influencers genuinely believe in your product and advocate for it to their followers, it can have a significant impact on your brand's visibility and reputation. To keep advocacy efforts sustainable, focus on maintaining strong, authentic relationships with your customers. Don't just rely on one-off promotions or incentives. Build lasting relationships through continuous engagement, communication, and appreciation. Keep checking in with your advocates, offer them new opportunities to get involved, and always ensure they feel valued and heard. Lastly, as you grow your base of advocates, make sure to stay aligned with your brand values. Advocacy should always be rooted in authentic experiences. If your customers feel that your brand is genuinely aligned with their values and that you're consistently delivering on your promises, they'll naturally be more inclined to advocate for you. In conclusion, turning customers into brand advocates isn't just about offering rewards, it's about building meaningful, lasting relationships based on trust and genuine value. By focusing on nurturing those relationships, encouraging UGC, leveraging social proof, and aligning with influencers, you can create a community of advocates who drive growth through authentic engagement. Ask yourself, how can you identify and reward your most loyal customers? What opportunities can you provide for your community to advocate for your brand? And how can you maintain authenticity in your advocacy efforts? By focusing on these strategies, you'll foster a community of passionate advocates who help grow your brand organically. As we continue to explore the topic of brand advocacy, it's important to remember that advocacy is a two-way street. It's not just about what your customers can do for you, but also about how you, as a business, can create value for them. By fostering a genuine relationship and providing meaningful engagement, you make advocacy feel natural rather than forced. One key way to do this is through consistent communication. Keep your advocates in the loop with what's happening at your business, whether it's product launches, special events, or behind-the-scenes updates. This makes them feel like insiders, which can deepen their connection to your brand. You can create exclusive content just for them, such as sneak peeks or early access to products, which will make them feel even more valued. Customer appreciation events are another excellent way to solidify relationships with your advocates. Hosting virtual or in-person gatherings that bring together your most loyal customers gives them a chance to engage with your brand on a more personal level. These events don't have to be extravagant. Even something as simple as a private online Q&A session with your team or a product preview can leave a lasting impact. Additionally, when working to strengthen advocacy, think about how you can amplify their voices. Encourage your advocates to share their stories, experiences, and feedback not just on your platforms, but across their own networks as well. Feature their stories in your marketing materials or create a dedicated section on your website for customer testimonials. This showcases how much you value their support and also builds social proof for your brand. But advocacy is not just about outward praise. It's also about how your advocates feel when they interact with your brand. It's crucial to ensure that every touchpoint in your customer journey is designed to deliver a positive, memorable experience. From customer service interactions to the usability of your products, make sure that each part of your business reflects your brand's commitment to quality and care. When advocates feel consistently positive about their experiences with your business, they're more likely to share that enthusiasm with others. Another important point is to remember that advocacy can take many forms. Some customers might advocate for your brand through social media, while others might recommend you to friends and family in casual conversation. Some might leave glowing reviews online, while others might contribute to your community forums or provide feedback on how you can improve. It's important to recognize and appreciate all forms of advocacy, as each one contributes to building your brand's reputation. You can also create opportunities for collaboration with your advocates. For example, you could invite them to contribute ideas for new products or improvements to your services. This not only makes your customers feel like they have a direct impact on the direction of your business, but also creates a sense of ownership and pride in your brand. As we wrap up this discussion, the key takeaway is that advocacy is built on a foundation of trust, value, and genuine relationships. Your customers need to feel heard, appreciated, and connected to your brand in a way that goes beyond transactions. When you create a brand experience that aligns with their values and continuously delivers on its promises, advocacy happens organically. So, ask yourself, how can you continue to provide value to your advocates in a way that feels authentic? What new opportunities can you offer them to deepen their relationship with your brand? And how can you continue to evolve your customer experience to ensure that your brand remains worthy of their support? With these questions in mind, you'll be well on your way to cultivating a strong, loyal community of advocates who will champion your brand and help drive its success forward. Let's continue by exploring the idea of reciprocity in building brand advocacy. Reciprocity is the concept of giving back to your advocates in meaningful ways, which reinforces their loyalty and encourages ongoing support. This can be as simple as acknowledging their contributions or as significant as offering exclusive rewards for their advocacy. One effective strategy is to develop a reward system tailored to your advocates' level of engagement. This could include offering discounts, early access to new products, or even exclusive content for those who frequently promote your brand. By rewarding advocates, you not only show appreciation for their efforts, but also incentivize them to continue advocating on your behalf. Another powerful tool for building advocacy is community building. When your advocates feel connected to both your brand and to each other, they form a supportive community that can amplify your message. Creating online forums, hosting live events, or even starting a social media group specifically for your advocates can foster a sense of belonging. In these spaces, Advocates can share their experiences, ask questions, and learn from one another, further strengthening their ties to your brand. Keep in mind that brand advocacy is dynamic, meaning that it evolves as your relationship with customers deepens. This is why it's essential to keep the lines of communication open and actively listen to feedback. Regularly check in with your advocates to understand what's working for them and where you could improve. When you implement changes based on their input, it shows that you value their opinions and are committed to making their experience even better. Additionally, consider how you can use social media as a platform to nurture advocacy. Engaging with your customers on platforms they already use, such as Instagram, TikTok, or LinkedIn, can help you maintain a consistent presence in their lives. Share user-generated content, respond to comments, and highlight your top advocates. By showing that you're actively listening and appreciating their contributions, you encourage others to engage more deeply with your brand. One often overlooked aspect of advocacy is making sure your advocates have the right tools to share your message. Provide them with resources such as branded hashtags, shareable content, or even a referral program that makes it easy for them to promote your brand. The more accessible and enjoyable it is for your advocates to spread the word, the more likely they'll continue to do so. Lastly, never underestimate the power of storytelling. Encourage your advocates to share their personal stories about how your brand has impacted their lives or businesses. Storytelling creates an emotional connection that resonates with other potential customers, making advocacy more effective. By highlighting these stories in your marketing, you showcase real-world examples of your brand's impact, which can further strengthen trust with new audiences. As we conclude, it's important to remember that building and maintaining brand advocacy is a long-term strategy. It requires patience, commitment, and genuine care for your customers. But the reward is a loyal community that not only supports your business, but also helps it grow through positive word of mouth and authentic engagement. Now, take some time to reflect on the next steps you can take to nurture your advocates. How can you continue to reward their loyalty, deepen your relationship with them, and provide opportunities for them to share their passion for your brand? By keeping these principles in mind, you'll be well-positioned to foster a thriving community of advocates who drive long-term success for your business. To further enhance brand advocacy, it's important to consider personalized engagement as a critical tool in deepening your relationship with advocates. Personalized engagement means going beyond generic messaging and offering something unique to each advocate based on their specific needs, preferences, or past interactions with your brand. For example, you could send personalized thank you notes, tailored discounts, or customized product recommendations that show you're paying attention to who they are and what they care about. The more personal the experience feels, the stronger the connection becomes, leading to deeper brand loyalty and increased advocacy. You can also leverage exclusive experiences to make your advocates feel like VIPs. This could include offering early access to product launches, invitations to private events, or even a behind-the-scenes look at your business. These exclusive opportunities make advocates feel valued and special, increasing their desire to spread the word about your brand. It's also worth considering education as a form of advocacy building. When your customers know more about your products or services, whether through tutorials, webinars, or detailed guides, they become more knowledgeable advocates. By empowering your customers with information, they're better equipped to share their positive experiences with others, acting as credible and trusted voices in their communities. Another strategy is to offer advocates leadership roles within your brand community. You can create ambassador programs where your top advocates become brand representatives. This not only deepens their commitment to your business, but also turns them into active participants in your growth. These ambassadors can help organize community events, share brand updates, and provide insights on what customers are thinking. They become your brand's champions, further amplifying your message to wider audiences. Measuring advocacy success is another crucial step. By tracking metrics like referrals, repeat purchases, or customer reviews, you can see how effective your advocacy efforts are. Use tools to monitor social media mentions, track referral codes, or analyze customer engagement levels to measure the impact of your advocate program. This data will help you refine your strategies and understand what's working and what could be improved. Finally, remember that patience is key. Building brand advocacy doesn't happen overnight. It requires consistent effort, authentic interactions, and long-term relationship building. By continuing to engage with your customers, providing value, and fostering a sense of community, your advocates will remain loyal and help grow your brand organically. As you consider these approaches, reflect on how you can make every customer interaction an opportunity to strengthen loyalty and build advocacy. Are there touch points where you could add more personal touches? Can you create more exclusive opportunities for your top customers? And how can you make your advocates feel like they are true partners in your brand's success? By answering these questions and applying these strategies, you'll be able to create a thriving network of advocates who not only support your brand but actively help it grow, making advocacy a powerful driver of your business success. To continue building a robust advocacy strategy, let's focus on creating a community around your brand. Advocates thrive in environments where they can interact with like-minded individuals, share their experiences, and exchange ideas. By fostering a sense of belonging, you can deepen their emotional connection to your brand and encourage them to become even more vocal supporters. Start by offering platforms for engagement, such as dedicated forums, social media groups, or even community meetups. These spaces allow your advocates to interact with one another, share their success stories, and collaborate on ideas related to your brand. This not only strengthens their ties to your business, but also creates a self-sustaining community where advocacy can flourish organically. You can further nurture this sense of community by organizing exclusive events. Whether it's a virtual hangout, a live Q&A with your leadership team, or an in-person networking event, these gatherings give your advocates a chance to connect with your brand on a deeper level. Events like these provide a tangible benefit to your advocates and help them feel even more invested in your brand's success. Don't forget the power of content co-creation. Inviting your advocates to contribute to your brand's content, whether through blog posts, testimonials, or social media takeovers, allows them to feel like they're an integral part of your brand story. Co-creating content with your community not only empowers them, but also gives your brand more authentic, user-generated content that resonates with other potential customers. Offering tiered reward systems is another effective way to recognize and encourage advocacy. For example, you could create different levels of rewards based on the advocate's activity. Those who refer the most customers, create the most engaging content, or participate in the most events can earn higher levels of recognition, special access to exclusive products, or even leadership roles in the community. This incentivizes your advocates to stay engaged and keep contributing, while also rewarding their loyalty. In addition to these strategies, it's essential to maintain a steady flow of personalized communication with your advocates. Sending periodic updates, offering special discounts, or just checking in to see how they're enjoying their experience with your brand helps keep your connection strong. These touchpoints make your advocates feel valued and appreciated, which, in turn, strengthens their commitment to your brand. Moreover, think about how you can celebrate milestones with your advocates. Whether it's your brand's anniversary, reaching a significant number of customers, or launching a new product, involving your advocates in these celebrations creates a sense of shared success. Acknowledge their role in helping your brand grow and show your gratitude through personalized gestures, whether it's a special thank you gift, a shout out on social media, or an exclusive offer. Lastly, it's crucial to remember that feedback loops play a central role in nurturing advocacy. Regularly ask your advocates for feedback on your products, services, or overall customer experience. Actively listening to their opinions and implementing changes based on their suggestions not only improves your business, but also reinforces the idea that their voices matter. This deepens their sense of involvement and ownership, making them more likely to continue advocating for your brand. As you wrap up your advocacy strategy, think about how you can further personalize the advocate experience. What unique benefits can you offer your top advocates? How can you foster deeper connections between them and your brand? And how can you continue evolving your advocacy program to meet the changing needs of your community? By keeping these questions at the forefront of your strategy and continuously engaging your advocates, you'll be able to cultivate a thriving, loyal community that actively supports and champions your brand for the long haul. To further elevate your brand advocacy efforts, it's crucial to explore the role of long-term relationship building with your advocates. Advocacy isn't a one-time action. It's a continuous journey that involves nurturing relationships over time. The more your advocates feel valued and engaged, the more likely they are to stay loyal to your brand and spread positive word of mouth. One way to strengthen these relationships is by offering exclusive access and early opportunities. Advocates love feeling like they're part of an inner circle, and by providing them with early access to new products, services, or features, you're showing them that their loyalty comes with tangible perks. This type of early involvement not only rewards their advocacy, but also empowers them to provide feedback that can shape your product offerings before a wider launch. Recognizing their efforts publicly is another powerful way to build long-lasting relationships. Advocates want to be seen and acknowledged for their contributions, and simple gestures like spotlighting them in your content, showcasing their reviews, or mentioning them in newsletters can go a long way in showing appreciation. This not only strengthens their emotional connection to your brand, but also encourages them to continue promoting your business. When considering ways to deepen relationships with advocates, don't overlook the potential of personalized rewards and experiences. While discounts and loyalty points are appreciated, offering something more personal, such as an invitation to a company event, a one-on-one call with your CEO, or a handwritten thank you note, creates a more meaningful connection. These personal touches make advocates feel like they're more than just customers. They're valued partners in your brand's success. Another key factor in maintaining long-term advocacy is ongoing education and support. By providing advocates with resources that help them get the most out of your products or services, you're empowering them to become even better ambassadors for your brand. This could include access to webinars, tutorials, or exclusive content that deepens their knowledge and engagement with your offerings. The more they know about your brand, the more confident they'll feel sharing it with others. Let's also consider how community-building initiatives can play a significant role in nurturing advocates. Creating spaces where your advocates can interact with one another, share tips, and celebrate their experiences with your brand helps foster a sense of belonging. Whether it's through social media groups, virtual events, or even in-person gatherings, building a community allows advocates to form stronger bonds with your brand and with each other. This collective loyalty can lead to even greater levels of advocacy as they feel more connected to the brand's mission and goals. Lastly, don't underestimate the power of consistently asking for feedback and making improvements based on that input. Advocacy is a two-way relationship, and when advocates see that their suggestions are being acted upon, it strengthens their commitment to your brand. Make it a point to regularly check in with your advocates, ask for their opinions, and let them know how their feedback has contributed to product updates or service enhancements. As you continue to foster these long-term relationships, keep in mind that advocacy is a cycle. The more you invest in your advocates, the more they will give back to your brand. It's about creating a loop of value, where advocates feel appreciated and supported, and in turn, they become even more passionate about promoting your business. In conclusion, building and maintaining brand advocacy is an ongoing process that requires thoughtful, consistent effort. By offering personalized experiences, empowering advocates with resources, and fostering a strong sense of community, you can cultivate a loyal group of supporters who will champion your brand for years to come. So, as you move forward, think about how you can create more opportunities for your advocates to feel connected, valued, and involved. What can you do to deepen those relationships and keep your advocates engaged over the long term? And how can you ensure that your advocacy efforts are continually evolving to meet the needs of your most loyal customers? With these strategies in place, you'll be able to build a sustainable, thriving community of brand advocates who not only support your business, but also help propel it forward. To wrap up, building a strong foundation of brand advocacy is about more than just offering great products or services. It's about fostering real, lasting relationships with your customers. By consistently providing value, showing appreciation, and making your advocates feel like an integral part of your brand's journey, you create a loyal community that will support and promote your business in meaningful ways. Remember, advocacy is built on trust, engagement, and ongoing connection. As you nurture these relationships, your advocates will become powerful allies in driving your brand's success, helping you grow in ways that traditional marketing can't. If you're looking for more ways to engage with your customers and create a strong foundation for advocacy, I encourage you to explore what Banda Business can offer. Our platform is designed to help you build meaningful connections and scale your business through innovative solutions tailored to your unique needs. Visit Banda Business to learn more about how we can support your journey to success.